Alright, this is Ant with my LED push buttons from my Mortal Kombat. I ordered these. They came with wires, but I didn't have enough wires, so I had to wire up my own. So this is just for people that want to wire up their own that don't have enough wires, or if they order them and don't get wires. Alright. Um, what we have here is these are the, you can buy you a little, little set of wires or whatever. This is 18 gauge, 40 feet is what I got. It's kind of like what all you would need. You need this right here, which this is the big one. This is not the small one. So if you do end up getting the small ones, they won't fit. So you need the big ones in order to go on the side right here, because they don't take nothing but the big ones to plug in there. These little ones will not work, and that's the difference between the two. Which one is way bigger than the other, which might be kind of hard to see. And you need something like this to run to your power supply, and you need two of these, which one to run for ground and one to run for power, like you see here, which I haven't hooked mine up yet because I'm too doggone lazy, but I will eventually. That's a little pack I bought. It came with a whole bunch of other stuff that I won't ever use, which actually when I bought these I had to buy them in a separate box by itself because they were the bigger ones, and the ones that came in this pack was the small ones. So all this other stuff in here I won't even use. I would recommend getting some of these too to run, so you can run that straight to your power, stuff like that. And these are 12 volts. They take 12 volts to power them, so make sure you hook it up to the 12 volt. And let me see. It don't take that much to wire these up or anything like that. I mean, you just usually just take your one wire, you put the two in like this, and you take something like this, and you just hook it up here. And then you just keep going on and on and on. And you take your other wire, hook it up, make sure it's 12 of them like this, and you hook it up to this end. Then you just run another one, and you just keep going until you connect them all like I have here. What I will recommend that you make sure you watch how you plug these up, because what I did is I was just plugging them up. I wasn't even paying attention. So when I plugged them all up, a couple of them lit up and a couple of them didn't because I had them plugged up wrong. So what I did is I hooked all the red ones up on the side with no writing, and the ones that did have writing I put on the black, which I don't know if you can see it. And that's about all you have to do. And then just run this to your power supply, and they all should light up and be good. Now, mine came with wires, which, like I said, I didn't have enough. Which they wires look better than mine because they're a whole lot closer together, a whole lot neater, stuff like that. Which mine, as you can see, it's probably gonna be sloppy. It's probably gonna be all over the place. But this is what theirs look like. They come with wires. So if you get their wires, which they probably gonna come like this. A lot of people don't know how to use these, but it's pretty simple to use these, because it have this piece right here, and it have, hold on, let me see, let me try to show you, give you some kind of idea. Yeah, once these get plugged in, they're kind of hard to come out. So what you would get is a big piece, a small piece, and then this little piece. Well, you hook this little piece up to the small piece, and you just keep running them and running them until you connect them all to one side. So that's what I did. I can't remember which side I had this plugged in. Yeah, but it was on that side. And that's all you just keep doing until you run them all. And then I did the other side like that too. And now all I have to do is hook these up to a power supply, and these automatically come on. Now, when you first get the push buttons too, in order to take these off, they're not like your old regular ones where they just snap off. These actually twist off. So to kind of like push in and twist it is all you have to do, and they should come right out. Now it's a little groove right here. What that little groove does, it goes in these little slots right here. Not the white part. The white part's for your buttons. There's a little groove right here. It's like a little button. You can't miss it. So all you do when you're putting it back, you kind of just slide it in the open part and twist it, and that's all it is to it. And then you tighten everything down, and that's it, and you plug up your game and everything works. Which I kind of got that one already hooked up, so I kind of show you what that one looked like. I'm gonna cut my game on, and that's what they look like. They're Christmas lights, and that's all of them hooked up, and that's what they all look like. Alright, and another thing I kind of wanted to tell people too on here is that when I first got these, I had wired them all up. A couple of them didn't work, and what it was is that somehow when the manufacturer did them, they did them backwards, I guess. So I was like, a couple of these I actually had to hook up to where the power was on the opposite side and the ground was on the opposite side. So you gotta watch out for that. So if you get one that don't work, try to switching the wires up. But I recommend that you test them all before, so that way you can see which ones have to be wired up the opposite way. So you don't hook them all up and then you're trying to squeeze this wire out, because it's not that easy once you plug them in. So I guess, yep, that was it. So, alright, thanks.